One of the things that's most important about what you're seeing here are structural insulated panels. That's the basis of what Oceansafe is all about. And we have various skins, and what a structural insulated panel is it's two skins, either a metal or a magnesium oxide skin, that are surrounding a core, which is a expanded polystyrene or a urethane core. Initially, our first plan of action will be to put up some type of temporary man camps so that we can get workers to come back into this area and help. The second thing we need to do is get immediate response and recovery housing for our people. And we've come up with trailer solutions.
Homes that are damaged, that aren't totally destroyed, we actually have a system, an overlay panel, which will give them insulation, will give them fire retardant. It's made of the same material that you see out there. And then in the recovery phase, that's when we really build better. That's when we use all the knowledge, the technology that we put together to build safer, to build insurable, to build homes that will withstand hurricanes, tornadoes, earthquakes. That's what we have to do. And if we don't get that message across, we're going to be faced with the same situation down the road.
With me, I have our Oceansafe team. We have Dan Skinner, Grant Sobosh, Bob Fusco, Vice President, Joseph Basilis, the President, and I'm Vincent Basilis, CEO. What we have here is a sample of a magnesium skinned structural insulated panel. We have 1/2-inch magnesium oxide skins on both sides with a polystyrene core. We have a torch that's registering about 1,500 degrees, and this has been burning now for about 3 hours. We cut a core section out of the insulation, and we were able to put our hand inside and touch this magnesium oxide skin, and that's about 120, 130 degrees. So if we had a fire, as we saw post-Sandy down in Breezy Point, some of the other areas, this structure, this house, could have saved the family.
We've learned that we have to be prepared for a situation, and that's what Oceansafe's goal was, being prepared for a disaster. And how did we do that? We have an arsenal of what we call the ERP, which is the emergency response pods, which you saw, those go up in 12 minutes. The way that we designed this is they come in 24 inches, they unfold, they have another container with modular bathrooms and kitchens that once they're used, damaged, you throw away the mods, you fold up these after they're sterilized, and FEMA can use them again for next disaster. We've been unfortunately involved in many disasters that nature has brought. My office is in New Orleans, and I've been directly involved with Katrina immediate response and recovery. But as Vincent said, Bob and I have the same goals, building better.
My name is John Barrows with Performance Path Solutions. The important factor about homes like this is it's a system-built product. It's a one-step solution to handling all the things that we want our building envelopes to do, which are thermal barrier, so we have some insulation. We want it to handle moisture, and we also want it to be airtight. And rather than build a stick-built house and then air seal it and then insulate it, this is a one-step solution that actually manages the whole process better. So it's a system-engineered product.
My name is Bill Peterson. I have a 10,000 square foot wine and spirit store in Deer Park. About 2 years ago, I had a dramatic disaster with my warehouse totally collapsing from snowfall, the walls, the ceilings, everything. I've known the Basilis brothers for quite a number of years. I had heard about this enterprise they were involved in, so I figured let me give them a call. Once we got started, there was a 3-week turnaround from total clearing of the property to full installation of the building. We have had two hurricanes and an earthquake, no damage, no wind, no water. It certainly lived up to every expectation that Oceansafe has told me about. And certainly the energy costs are the biggest significant thing for me in keeping it air conditioned and warm in the wintertime. My costs have dropped close to 60%.
When you think about what we presented here, it's so logical. This is the only way really to build. This is the way of the future.